Hello internet! Today I'm going to be telling you about something very exciting that's happening this weekend, and it is a cramathon, which is a readathon hosted by Witty Novels. She's an amazing booktuber. If you're here watching my videos and you've been watching booktube videos for a long time, you definitely know who Witty Novels is, but if you don't, for some crazy reason, I'll leave a link to her video in the description bar. She's hosting a readathon in which you read a lot of short books in a very short amount of time, just to get your Goodreads reading challenge up higher, maybe to hit your goals sooner, or just to get some books read. The Readathon is being hosted from July 10th to July 13th. It starts and ends at midnight in your individual time zone, so it's very catered towards you. And there are a few challenges, which I'll tell you about right now, that you can hit with the books while you're reading in the Readathon. And the challenges for the cramathon are: read a children's book, read 2 books in 24 hours, read a graphic novel, read a book written in verse, so like poetry-esque, because I know people are going to be asking what that means. Read a novella, and read 5 books in total. So now I'm going to show you my TBR for the cramathon. I am going to try really hard to participate in the cramathon. I have a really bad track record with participating in readathons. So here's the thing. I'm also just really bad at following TBRs. I have a TBR, but it has a lot more books than I'm actually going to end up reading in it, so that when I'm actually like in the cramathon and reading books and I finished one, I have to move on to the next one, I have a plethora of options. Another disclaimer about this, that I'm just so bad at these things. I'm not going to try to hit every challenge. There could challenges, but I don't have any novellas I want to read or books written in verse that I want to read, and I don't want to buy books or get books from the library just to read for the readathon. I actually want to work on my TBR. So one of the books I want to read actually hits 2 challenges, and they are a hardcover and a children's book, and that is The Bad Beginning by Lemony Snicket, which is the first book in a series of unfortunate events. I have read the first 3 books in this series, and I was like 9 years old, and then I stopped reading because I suck. I actually have been collecting this series in hardcover so that I can reread them all eventually, and I want to start the whole rereading thing right now. These are really good books, and they're short and have hella large text, so it'll be easy to read this in a day or less. This is another book that I will possibly be reading during the readathon, and it doesn't hit any of the challenges, but it is Tiger Eyes by Judy Blume. I read Forever by Judy Blume in a day, and it's the same edition, same text size, everything. This is just a little longer, so yeah, I think this would be an easy book to read really quickly if I don't feel like reading anything else that's on my TBR. And this book is a graphic novel, so that takes out one other challenge, and it is Lost at Sea by Brian Lee O'Malley. I have a feeling that if I don't read this book now during this readathon, I will never read this book. I bought it months ago from Amazon when it was on sale, and I just felt like ordering books. So yeah, okay. So those 3 are the only like books that I'm going to be reading, and the rest are all comic books. I have 5 or 6 here that I need to read soon because I want to order more, but I don't want myself to order more and just have my comic book TBR to be really piling up because my book TBR is absolutely terrible. I'll just quickly show you the ones that I have to read, and these will all be on my very flexible TBR, and I'll hopefully read at least 2 or 3 of these during the readathon. Rat Queens Volume 1, Sass and Sorcery. Captain Marvel Volume 2, Stay Fly. Full of kitties. Black Widow Volume 1, The Finely Woven Thread. This I am absolutely definitely reading. I'm so excited to read this. This might actually be the first one I read instead of the other book. So in love with her. Storm Volume 1, Make It Rain. And last but not least at all whatsoever, Saga Volume 1 doesn't have a name like the rest of them do. This one I also definitely want to read, so I think Black Widow and Saga are 2 that I'm absolutely reading, and the other ones are ones I will throw in so I can hit the 5 book limit, because I really want to hit that. I think it'd be cool if I'd be able to read 5 books over the readathon. So these are some of the books I will be choosing from to read for the cramathon. Let me know if you're going to be participating in the cramathon below. I will be posting my progress on Instagram and Twitter. Super fun times. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye! Wait, I never showed you my t-shirt because of the angle you can't see. But look, it says Prom of Thrones. Why is that? Because my prom theme this last year for my senior prom was Game of Thrones, and there was a dragon who breathed fire. And I just really want to brag about the dragon at prom. Okay, see ya later. Toodles.